Here at the Southwest Michigan Community Action Agency, we are proud of our weatherization program, its staff, and all the hard work that they do to better the lives of those living in Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren counties. But what is weatherization, and is it right for you and your home?
The weatherization program is really beneficial to any homeowner. It makes your home energy efficient. It cuts your utility bills down. Take care of furnaces, water heaters, insulation, a ton of different things that people don't expect.
To find out more about what weatherization entails, I shadowed energy auditor Ethan Polka on the audit of a candidate home.
First thing we want to look at is the roof here, and we look for any damage in the roof. This roof here on this home here has a little bit of TLC that it can use, but it's not enough that we can't weatherize it. Another thing we want to look at is the fascia, the soffit, and the baseboard of the home, and the gutters coming down. We want to make sure that there's a level terrain, that water's draining away from the home too, because we don't need any coming into the basement. We're going to be looking at any broken windows. We're also going to be looking for vents. We're going to be looking at the chimneys there too. Biggest key part of saving energy is making sure that we air seal the home, and we have to actually put in a thermal boundary insulation.
An audit begins with an overall inspection of the home. Ethan takes pictures and looks for things that need obvious repairs or replacement, like old door seals, non-functioning or absent smoke or carbon monoxide detectors, broken windows, and anything else that might impact the safety and overall efficiency of the house. This includes a furnace inspection. Ethan determined that, while dirty, this furnace was in good working order and required only a clean and tune job.
You see how dusty the fan is on this? Mm-hmm. He will change the filter. He will go ahead and take that blower motor out, clean it off completely, and then he tunes it, which means that he has to come up here and check the control valve along with the furnace intake right here. And what it does is basically make sure that when it's burning the natural gas, it actually is burning the most efficient it can.
And then we were on to the attic.
Get a little bit nervous up here. Got a hole between the chimney and the roof. So that fan right there comes down here, goes outside. You see that opening there? That's going to cause moisture from that fan on her stove to come into the home. Mm-hmm. We're going to block all this off, blow insulation in, because if there's ever a car that parks in the garage, we can't have carbon monoxide coming in the home or nothing. So we're going to seal this whole common wall up, is what it's called. So this fan, I'm going to try to get going through her roof. It's going to go straight up through the roof right there.
Then, of course, there's also the thorough inspection of the outside of the house.
The contractor's going to come in here and let us know if there's not enough ventilation in that attic. If there isn't, like the roof cans, we have replaced them and potentially put them in because we need to keep all the moisture and we have to keep a certain balance in the attic too.
Ethan takes detailed measurements of the home, including all doors and windows. Later, this information will be put into a computer program, which will build a model of the home, making it easier to pinpoint areas of concern for weatherization. Then, it's time for the main event, which begins with sealing up the house.
Biggest part of the energy audit. This gives us, tells us how much of the home the weatherization is going to have to seal. It tells us how leaky the home is.
A blower door is the device that will lower the pressure within the house. This causes the higher pressure air from outside to start increasing its flow inside through any gaps or openings. Ethan calibrates the blower to the correct pressure and turns it on. The blower begins to collect information, and almost immediately, you can feel the airflow change as outside air starts sweeping in through the cracks. Ethan uses gauges and infrared cameras to spot leaks, though in some areas, advanced technology is not required. With the blower doors going, it was pretty clear that the basement was a main area of concern. Ethan also connected to the attic to see if it was affected by the airflow downstairs.
So this house is communicating to the attic a little bit. See how we basically do a lot of pressure test and all that to see where the home is mostly leaky at. So we know what area in weatherization we have to use to correctly seal the home up.
Maybe I watched too much Ghost Hunters, but my favorite part of the audit was definitely using the thermal camera.
What I'm looking for is insulation inside the walls with the thermal camera. Unfortunately, you can tell that there's not a whole lot in there.
Our homeowner informed us that the living room is the coldest room in the house, so Ethan inserted a camera probe directly into the wall to check the state of the insulation. It wasn't good.
There's only that felt insulation on the outside.
After about 2 hours, the audit was complete. It's time to pack up and go back to the agency, where the team will put together the measurements and data collected in the computer program. The system builds a model of the home, crunches numbers, scenarios, and budget to help staff determine where to focus on their new upgrades. So now that we've seen an audit performed, let's talk about the big picture of weatherization and its availability to those in our Tri-County service area.
It's pretty easy for the client. All you do, you give us a call or you go online and apply for the program.
How will I know if I'm eligible?
You do have to be income qualified. Those details are laid out on our website specifically. If you do fill out the application and it is deemed ineligible or it's denied for any reason, we do have some other programs that we can explore.
After I've applied and gotten my energy audit, what can I expect?
We'll look at everything that goes into the job, the contractors we need, maybe some things that we have to sort out ahead of time. And the process from beginning to end is about 2 to 3 months.
And then, of course, there's the big question on everybody's mind. How much is this going to cost me?
For you, the homeowner, there's absolutely no cost. This is a free program. We, at the end of the day, want to get as many people taken care of and really help our community and save people money and get them into the best situation we possibly can.
Learn more about our weatherization program or the many other programs that we offer to residents of Van Buren, Berrien, and Cass County on our website, or give us a call and get started today.